had any idea what was going on. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else? Your sibling. And if she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Is there anything else you... Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Came here to pay your respects today, but...
Crime and villainy do not have the day off.
All right. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. Navia said something about... didn't she? Come on, let's go!
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me. Yep, there's the room, and it's now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for... Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines of Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that... Oh, fuck. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! But it's... Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No.
Excuse me, but do you know if the
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
Honor to meet you both.
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you...
If you say so.
Now that I've delivered the message...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll have...
Body and mind.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss...
Given that we've already made the trip here...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. The situation... If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet... I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a...
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating. It's like a fight between two...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly.
It was just in an...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities. Besides, you'll be at the meeting.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of... But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being...
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find...
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you two make this tea party.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by... The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such people.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantry. Yes, as you surmise. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict...
An outright refusal. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, we didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kind of...
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be...
If that were the case, then why wouldn't...
So maybe...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out special guards oversee the fortress. Systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for...
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant detail. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain... Although I do have a personal relationship with the
Oh! Paimon gets it now!
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that... So, are you two willing to accept my proposal? You two have my sincere thanks. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be... on second thought is...
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal...
Now that's more like it! Come on!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take...
I have to keep an eye on the deployment of guards at all times.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that, now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been, but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves. Let's just try our best to investigate.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking storm?
Hey, you can't.
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this.
You know.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no. Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's still a chance.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede... Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about...
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is...
Alright, you got a deal.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
That's all well and good, but I just want our child to feel safe and sound.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful.
Ooh, so you have to go down from...
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depth. But do not worry. There's no...
Paimon...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress.
Yeah, we heard about...
Correct. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not... All right, that's about all...
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume?
Like we would...
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paper.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.